Hello and welcome to the KJ Today Show, your place for positive vibes. We're going to bring you all of the happy that comes along with pop culture this week, people to know, and pets. Jana, you ready to do this?
I'm ready.
Jana is my co-host along the Positive Vibes ride, and Patches is the engineer back behind the scenes. Producer Patches.
Producer Patches.
Positive producer Patches. Oh, yeah. Tonight on the show, powered by Popcorn and the Town Post Network. Settle down, KJ. I'm very excited.
She's so excited. She
so
can't
excited
even get words out.
Because Bill Nye is back on the show.
What?
Bill Nye.
Oh my God.
Yes, we're talking to Bill Nye tonight. I will tell you that Bill Nye, you just want to see him one more time? You just want to we'll just leave this up the entire show.
I just love Bill Nye. He's a national treasure, KJ.
Oh my gosh. Jana was having a breakdown here. This is legit. She was doing this moments before we went live. She's like, he's
just a national treasure.
He is.
We must protect Bill Nye at all costs.
All right. Focus, Jana. We've got some things to do. If you are new to the show, this is your show. Guess what? You're one of our producers. So please produce some good news in the comments. Tell us where you are watching and what your crew number is. And if you don't have a crew number, sign up at KJ Crew. That's KJ Crew with a K.com. And we want to say thank you to our friends at Summer Bash, Indiana. We are getting closer and closer to Summer Bash, and we will be telling you more about Summer Bash coming up. Go get your tickets or find out more. Actually, just stay focused right now on the KJ Today Show. And go to summerbashindiana.com a little bit later. You all right, Jana?
Yes.
I did not.
Why?
Because you were just like,
no.
This made a weird noise, so I was making sure you were okay.
That was a laugh because you were like, yeah, Summer Bash, Indiana. And you're like, wait, no, I'm not doing that. Do not pay attention to Summer Bash right now. Only pay attention to the KJ Today.
What did I do? You just got here, and I'm like, go do something else. Welcome to the show. Don't you have other things you should be doing?
You've been here for 3 minutes. Bye. Okay.
Thanks to everybody that's checking in. Married Beth, crew number 21. I saw Anna from Greenfield checked in. She is actually Jana, no pressure, but she is the crew member who we are playing Don't Screw the Crew for tonight.
Why every week you go, no pressure when it's all the pressure?
Please don't screw the crew.
Look, have I let you down so far?
No, actually, you have never screwed the crew. You and Patches are a great trivia team together, and hopefully, knock on wood,
Patches carries the team.
We're not really screwing that up tonight. All right, IU basketball fans, guess what? In the local spotlight tonight, we've got Malik Reneau. He is going to be checking in to tell us about all the good work he's doing. You know, this show is all about the positive vibes. And Malik is doing some cool stuff for Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Central Indiana.
That's so good. That's such a good organization.
And you know what? You can help by eating cheeseburgers.
All right, where I gotta go?
Right.
That's where do I sign up?
This guy belongs on our show.
We love eating cheeseburgers.
You know how we fix the world? Cheeseburgers.
Fact. Agreed.
Yep. He's our people. So that will be coming up a little bit on the show. Now, I know you guys all love the beginning of the show because we do dumb jokes, but we have some announcements. Attention. We have announcements. If you are listening to the show and not watching the show, you missed the graphic. We have announcements.
It's been so long since I never have. Every time KJ puts up a picture from that photo shoot that we had, it's the first time that I've ever seen it because she has all the pictures.
I mean, they're in the Dropbox. I'm not keeping them from
I know, but I mean, don't you want my honest reaction?
I do every time. Don't you ever go to the Dropbox?
Look, first of all, and It was my idea to go into the ball pit. Like, I'm not even going to lie. And it was the best time.
It was. I was terribly uncomfortable. It was shortly, coming out of the pandemic and germs. And John was like, let's get in. And I'm like, okay, here we go.
And then Patches had to help us out because, once you get into the ball pit, you live there.
Jonna, I mean, like, that is legit. That picture of Jonna right there. She is sinking.
I was.
She is going under. And I'm like holding that disco ball thinking it's going to keep me afloat.
That's such a cute picture of us.
I know, right? So announcements tonight. Our dumb jokes have moved because when we have Malik on, we are actually going to do dumb jokes with Malik.
Oh, KJ, don't act like you moved dumb jokes from Malik. You moved it because you always put it before What's Poppin'.
Well, we have What's Poppin' coming up next, and you've already lost it because of the announcements, Jonna. So
I can't help it. I try and be happy.
So stand by for dumb jokes. We're going to be doing because he's coming on to talk obviously basketball because he plays IU basketball, and to talk the burgers that you can buy for charity at Big Woods. So all of the dumb jokes are either basketball or burger related.
I love it.
I'm really excited. There was one of these jokes that I had to play with it a little bit. So I will say, I think I changed it enough to say that it is an original dumb joke by me. And I think you're really going to like it, Jonna.
I can't wait.
All right. Another announcement. If you were watching last week for the 50th episode with Emilio Estevez and Jim Belushi, and you signed up for the PopCon Louisville tickets, you should have received those today. So everybody that signed up, it was the first 50 crew members that signed up, got 2 tickets to PopCon Louisville, which is coming up here in just a couple of weeks. We're going to be telling you more about that later in the show, but make sure you check your email for your PopCon tickets. And I don't know what's going on, Jonna, but we got to wrap the show up on time because I saw this today. Something mysterious is happening.
I like that.
I know. Did you want a fist pump?
Yeah. I felt like I was at a college party all over again.
Yeah. So big announcement tonight on the PopCon Facebook page where you will find our show right now. And that's coming up. So we'll try to wrap up on time.
LOL.
Otherwise, you're watching PopCon announcement on demand. Or if we're late, I'll just tell you what it is. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Do we have a plan for this show?
Never.
Okay. All right. Well, I feel like we're in pretty good shape. Right?
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, look at us, Jonna. It's 7:08 right now, and I had a planned 7:10 for What's Poppin'. So we are running early.
We're early. Oh my gosh.
We are early.
Oh my gosh. Do we need a vamp for 2 minutes?
No. No, because I mean, we don't know. We got Bill Nye, and I have Bill Nye was so much fun to talk to that I actually have I have the definite clips we're gonna play, and then like some other ones just in case we're like, let's just keep
listening to Bill Nye.
Let's all just keep soaking in the Bill Nye vibes. Okay, let's do this.
I love Bill Nye.
Let's do this. You want to soak in some Bill Nye vibes?
Always.
I mean,
I always want to soak in Bill Nye vibes.
Do you?
Always.
Okay. All right, because I feel like
he's just like that cool grandpa that you want to have.
He is.
That's all I want.
He is.
Everyone needs a cool, crazy, sciencey grandpa.
All right. A little tease. Let's soak in some Bill Nye vibes right now. You're welcome.
I'm pretty sure I watched that episode of Bill Nye the Science Guy when I was in school.
All right. We got Bill Nye coming up. We have IU basketball fans, Malik Reneau, coming up. And first, we're going to catch you up on what's poppin' in pop culture with executive producer Jonna. Powered by Conquest Journals. Do you like my whisper?
Yes.
Thank you.
Powered by Conquest Journals. Powered by Conquest Journals.
Oh, very nice. Thank you, Jonna.
Thank you.
I don't have the British accent.
I know
you
you
do.
can't.
All right. And coming up, Patch's British accent. Another thing to stick around for. A fan favorite.
No, it really is not.
Fan favorite. Patch's different accents. That he does.
No, it's
really yes. Horrible. Oh, yes. Here we go, Jonna. What's poppin'?
Okay, sorry. I'm not gonna.
It's your turn.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought that I had to burp. So, like, And so I was trying to I was like, okay, maybe it's going to come out while the What's Poppin' is playing. That way I don't have to worry about it.
Do you need another What's Poppin'?
No.
Okay, are you sure? Just in case. Here we go.
What's poppin'?
Nothing. Okay. All right. So for my Duck Dynasty fans, which
Ooh.
Don't act like you didn't watch Duck Dynasty.
Life is like a hurricane.
I don't know the theme song, but I did used to watch it a lot.
Okay.
And if you say you didn't watch it, you're lying. Sadie Robertson, Willie, and Corey Robertson's daughter just welcomed her second child with her husband, Christian Huff. She now has 2 girls.
Oh, man.
And she named her baby Haven. She was born on the 22nd of May.
You love the baby news.
Everybody's having babies right now.
There's a lot of babies.
I'm like, what were you guys doing? Well, never mind. That's a dumb question. I know what they were doing. That's why they have babies now. But calm down.
Do we need Bill Nye, the science guy, to explain to you where babies come from?
I know where babies
come from. I don't know if
from.
he's done that episode
When a mommy and a daddy really love each other, they give each other a special hug.
What are you doing? Where are all the babies coming from? I don't understand. Oh God, I'm broken.
What's poppin'?
And look, KJ's. We didn't even do dumb jokes, and KJ's already cracking up over here.
I don't understand where all these babies are coming from.
You don't know science, KJ. It's science.
Science.
It's biology.
Okay, go ahead, John.
Okay, sad news for my daytime TV fans. If you are a fan of the Rachel Ray Show, it has ended. After 17 seasons of being on daytime TV, Rachel Ray has said goodbye on May 24th with her last episode of the Rachel Ray Show. She's now going to be focusing on her other business, which is Free Food Studios.
You know, I was thinking about Rachel Ray today. Just because
Random?
She's like, well, it was like Rachel and Gordon Ramsay. I was thinking about all these professional celebrity chefs, right? Because I'm going to give you a little inside information. I hope you don't mind me sharing a little bit, Patches, about what's been going on in our home. But Patches has been a little stressed because, we're 50 episodes in,
True.
Right? And it's hard to come up with new recipes every week. And I was thinking, how do Rachel Ray, Gordon Ramsay, all of these, how do they not get bored? How do they keep coming up with things?
I don't know.
Right?
I don't cook, so I have no idea.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I had told, I told producer Patches, I'm like, I think everybody would be fine if we sat around our table and ate frozen pizza. They wouldn't even care.
I would love if we sat around your table and ate frozen pizza.
Right?
I love frozen
Right?
pizza. That
So,
is my jam.
No pressure ever on you, producer Patches. Even though
Never.
he won't get on camera right now. He's being ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Patches.
So anyway, Rachel Ray was probably like, look, 17 seasons. I have no new recipes.
Well, I mean, she did 30-minute meals for years, and then she went to daytime TV doing the Rachel Ray Show for 17 seasons. So I mean, you got to be out of options by now.
Right. You know what's cooking? Nothing.
What's poppin'?
You know what's cooking at my house? Whatever Patches cooks, and I'm heating it up in the microwave.
We should do a What's Cooking with producer Jana, and you can just every day do a reel showing the leftovers from Patches that you're putting in your microwave.
You're just going to see the Tupperware just in the microwave. Just...
He will be so appalled that you didn't heat up the oven to the perfect temperature and put it in some nice steaming contraption. He will not heat up pizza in the microwave. He has to reheat it in the oven and take as long to make it the first time.
You know what,
Patches?
I can respect that you are dedicated to the craft and you want the food to taste good.
It's true.
I personally don't care because I just be hungry.
What's poppin'?
All right, guys. I know none of you have seen the Flash movie yet because it's not out. But
Nope.
Spoiler alert, Nicolas Cage is going to be in it. And he's going to be Superman.
No.
That's not.
No.
Look, that's probably not what he's going to look like as Superman. That's from when he was in the Tim Burton Superman show. That got canceled.
No one
that
ever
was-
needs to see this again.
That was the only one I could find with Nicolas Cage's Superman.
Is this true? Is this a real report?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, real report. Nicolas
right.
Cage is going to be in the new Flash movie as Superman. It comes out June 16th.
Oh, no, we're going to be.
Well, he's making a cameo. He's not like being super. He's like making a cameo as Superman.
There are things that I wish that I could see about this movie. Like, Nick Cage is Superman, Michael Keaton back
Michael
as
Keaton,
Batman.
Yes.
But the Flash movie,
Nah.
I don't want to see it.
No, nobody does. I don't think anybody actually wants to see. Hot take. I don't think anybody actually wants to see the Flash movie. I think they're just doing it out of loyalty to DC.
Like, are they in the office right now? Like, who else can we throw a cameo in? Get Nick Cage on the phone. Tell him he's going to be Superman.
Dude, like they had everyone going to see it when they got Michael Keaton to be Batman. They're like, oh yeah, everyone's definitely going to come see it. And then they're like, well, maybe we should throw someone else in there just to be on the safe side, you know?
Well, there's just a lot of conflict, obviously, around Ezra Miller.
Yes.
And then there's a lot of, uncertainty of DC, and they did all these weird things. And I'll tell you, we just watched the Shazam movie this past weekend, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. But then at the end, they like threw us for a loop, and I'm like, is Shazam in this DC universe or not? Because now you're doing this thing, and that makes me think he is. But everything I heard before the movie says he's not.
My favorite thing about James Gunn is that he was just like, you know what? I did so great in the Marvel universe. Let me go over to DC and just wreck everything they got going on over there. He was like, how do you tank the competition? You tank them yourself. You be the inside man and you take them down.
He's like, no, trust me. Trust me,
guys.
This is going to be great.
I got some Guardians movies, 10 out of 10, okay? And then he's like, just kidding. Blow it up. Thank you, James
what
Gunn.
else is popping, John?
What's popping?
KJ, you know that guy, Al Pacino?
I'm familiar with him.
Did you know that he's 83 years old?
Oh my goodness, is he really?
Yes. Did you know that his girlfriend is 29 years old?
I did not.
Did you know that his girlfriend is 8 months pregnant with his 4th child?
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Robert De Niro just have another
kid.
Like, what are they competing?
Dude, I don't know, but his oldest child is 33 years old.
Now let me ask, do you understand where the babies are coming from?
I know where the babies are coming from.
Just checking.
And he's got 22-year-old twins. So this is going to be his 4th kid, and there's going to be a 22-year age difference between his youngest kids.
Wow.
I can't. That's just too much. It's so stressful.
If you love the babies and you want to keep having them,
but like you're 83, like you don't need to it's not, you know what? I'm not going to get on my soapbox about this, but all I'm saying is it's not fair. Not fair.
Thank you, Jonna. A little more what's poppin'. The #1 streaming show on Netflix right now is FUBAR with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And we talked to his female co-stars, Fabiana Udinio and Monica Barbaro, and you can get those interviews right now on the KJ Today YouTube. Producer Patches, what does FUBAR mean?
You tell me. This is a family show.
It's like well, the F word is the F word. So it's the F word
up beyond all recognition. Correct. Correct.
Okay. All right. Thank you. You learned something on the KJ Today show.
That's so funny. I love that you just were like, you're like FUBAR. Like, I'm like, oh, that's just like a word. And you're like, no, it's an acronym. Oh, okay, cool.
And it came from the military, right, Patches? Patches does not want to talk tonight. He's like, leave me alone. I just want to be in my basement with my cat. Quit making me talk.
I believe that could have been the origin for it. Yes.
All right. Patches, will keep that mic on because what's popping in pop culture is brought to you by Conquest Journals. And producer Patches is here to tell you more.
Well, thank you very much, KJ, because what's popping in pop culture is powered by Conquest Journals, officially licensed fan art for Harry Potter, Supernatural, Friends, Schitt's Creek, and more. You can get the very first Conquest Journals Hogwarts 2023 and full agenda, the Hogwarts Express notebook, and the Platform 9 3/4 pencil case. Shop conquestjournal.com and save 10% when you use the promo code KJ today.
Thank you, Patches. We're also going to be giving away one of those wonderful packs in Don't Screw the Crew
Gasp.
coming up. Now, back to you, Patches.
Well, KJ, if you have been living under a rock, you clearly don't know that the KJ Today concert series invites you to Summer Bash, Indiana. Celebrating 10 years, Summer Bash is Indiana's only all-inclusive music festival. Food, booze, camping, and of course, live music. Join the KJ Today Show at Summer Bash, Indiana in Muncie, July 14th and 15th. Go to summerbashindiana.com.
Oh, that was perfect. It ended right with me and the pirate ship.
My man hitting the post, okay? Killing it.
Thank you, Patches. And now it is time to turn it over to somebody very important, Bill Nye.
Way more important than us.
Right. I should let you know some of the Summer Bash bands are going to be joining us next week. It is the Summer Bash Battle of the Bands.
KJ, there's also something else important going on next week.
Yes.
It's our mid-season finale.
It is our mid-season finale. Nuno Betancourt from Extreme is going to be joining us. Very excited. If you are a fan of the hair bands, and if you're a fan of Rihanna, he's been rocking with her on tour for a long time.
What?
We'll be talking with him about playing the Super Bowl, being on tour with her, and the new Extreme album, all next week on the mid-season finale of the KJ Today Show. All right, here we go. Bill Nye is back on the KJ Today Show. Why is Bill Nye here, you ask? Because he is celebrating 30 years of being Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Wow, he started 2 years before I was born.
And you know, when they asked him how he wanted to celebrate, he said, I want to come on the KJ Today Show.
Wow, he specifically said, I want to go on the KJ Today Show because those are my peeps over there.
Go with it, Jonna. Go with it.
Yeah.
Celebrating 30 years of being the science guy. How is that feeling for you?
It's amazing. I try to get it. I try to understand the influence of the show over these last 3 decades on, I guess, millions of people. People come up to me, the reason I'm a physician, the reason I'm a volcanologist or whatever is because I watch the show. It's really something.
Volcanologist.
I did not become a volcanologist or a physician, but I also appreciated Bill Nye.
Yes.
Right?
I'm not a sciencey person, but like Bill Nye the Science Guy definitely got me through some good times in science class.
Yes.
It was always a good day when we watched Bill Nye.
Now, if you remember, Jonna, I hope so, because you were with me. Bill Nye the Science Guy was here in Indianapolis not too long ago. Do you remember this?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, because Katie was like, I think I told Katie, and Katie was like, oh, it's at my alma mater, so I'm going to buy us all tickets. And then we were just like, all right, we're going. Let's go.
Yes. For those of you who don't follow the kind of nerdy girls, shame on you.
Right.
That would be
problem.
Gamer Katie.
Emmy award winning
Mm-hmm.
Gamer Katie.
And she went to the University of Indianapolis, and that is where Bill was speaking. Bill, you were in Indianapolis, and I couldn't miss the opportunity to spend an evening with you. And Bill, I joined your Planetary Society that night. My husband and I both signed up.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. We launched our TikTok account. And I mentioned this because on the Science Guy show, we had an expression, no bit to exceed 49 seconds. This is 30 years ago. This was one of our guiding principles. It was not a rule, it was a guideline. But so TikTok, everybody, is my jam. I mean, getting information across in less than a minute, that's my thing. So I'm really glad you joined the Planetary Society. Coincidentally, this week we launched our account, and check it out, planetary.org.
He
TikTok
said,
is my jam.
"That is my jam." I was cracking up. He was like, man, I get more than 49 seconds to talk. Oh my God. I'm here for it. You know what? And I don't even follow Bill Nye on TikTok yet, so I'm gonna have to follow him.
Look for, so he doesn't, I don't think, unless that's changed since we talked, I don't think he has a personal account. Look for the Planetary Society. But
Bet.
he's doing a lot of the content for them. And by the way, I did not know if Bill was going to be on camera or not when we talked. I should have known. It's like, is your grandpa going to be on camera? No. But I was wearing you'll see in the next clip, I'm wearing my Planetary Society
I remember when you and
shirt.
Patches got those in the mail.
We have our cards and we got our shirts. We are definitely all in. So Bill has a show, and we've talked about it a little bit here, but if you haven't caught up on it yet, Bill has a show on Peacock, which Seth MacFarlane produced, and it's basically like, imagine these like epic films about world disaster, but Bill Nye is starring in them. This is how he
I would
describes
watch every
it.
single one of those movies. I hate
Everybody's fascinated with the end of the world. It's a big theme with us humans. And so we made 6 disaster movies, and I get killed. But then I come back and show all these great things we could do to prepare for these disasters with science.
That's my favorite thing they built. Science
Every time, right?
Like
science.
Like, he just loves science so freaking much, man.
He does. He loves it so much he can't help himself but say science.
Science for 30 years, man. Science.
It's his trademark.
I
mean, you do have to wonder sometimes, like, is he that excited about it? Or
I think he is.
Or have we just gotten to the point where he's like, I know everybody wants me to hear me say science?
I think Bill Nye genuinely is just like, I think he just genuinely likes, I mean, you don't do science for 30 years if you don't like it.
Right. That's true.
mean, like, he's just like, oh, you know what? Science. And you know, that was all his idea. He probably said it like that once. Then he was like, I like that. I think I'm going to keep doing that.
Yes. So again, streaming on Peacock, super fun episodes, half hour. He does get killed, but then he comes back and he explains
how
to us
stressful it was to watch Bill Nye die 6 separate times.
It is. And the stressful, I did ask him, like, what was, of all of the things he's trying to teach us, right? Like, what's the thing that is like the most scary for him, the biggest threat?
The one that really scares me for reals is a pair of what people call coronal mass ejections, these streams of highly charged particles streaming off the sun. And they would hit the Earth the way they did in 1859, for those of you scoring along with us. These fires that happened in telegraph offices, the telegraph lines with the Earth's magnetic field act like a big antenna. And all this electrical energy got zapped into the telegraph systems. Well, if that happened today, it would be catastrophic. It would turn off all the lights all over the place immediately. And if there were 2 of them, the way there were in 1859, it would turn off all the lights all over the world. That's the one that really gets me. So what should we do? Should we run in circles screaming? No. We should protect our electrical grid and get ready. Things don't go horribly wrong.
I like that his answers are like, so here's all the horrible things. It's super easy to fix.
He's like, yeah, protect the electrical grid, guys. Come
right?
on.
Come on, guys.
Get it together.
Come on. And as always, we love to ask your questions, right? Like, this is your show. You can sign up to be a part of the KJ crew if you go to kjcrew.com. If you're in the Kind of Nerdy network, which is where we originally started with the Kind of Nerdy girls, I'll post these pictures. I'll be like, hey, Bill Nye's going to be on. What questions do you have for him? I ask as many as I can. Our fan question tonight came from Julia. She said, please ask him, after 30 years of doing this, and as scary as the world is right now, how do you stay positive?
Okay, secondly, if the world is better for more people than ever in human history, that's a strange and surprising thing. I mean, you may watch the news, listen to the news, read the news, and go, wow, everything is terrible. But if you couldn't pick where you were being born on Earth, but you could pick when, anywhere in human history up to now, when you'd want to be born, you'd want to be born now. Strange as it may seem, things are better for more people than ever. And that's largely because of science. It's our understanding of our place in the universe and our ability to control energy. That's what has raised the quality of life for so many people worldwide.
Did you notice how he said, secondly, first?
Yes.
Right? It was weird, right? He's like, and
no,
secondly.
I didn't notice that, actually.
I don't.
My bad.
So he had 2 points for you, Julia. And I'm just rolling with it. It's Bill Nye the Science Guy, right? Like, he's like, okay, secondly. I'm like, okay, secondly, you didn't give us first. Well, he went ahead and then gave us the first answer second. So I didn't edit this the wrong way. He said, secondly, first. And then you'll hear him say, and first of all, here.
And then the other thing, the first thing, is you have to be optimistic or you're not going to get anything done. If the Lakers go into the playoff game thinking they're going to lose, they're going to lose. You got to be optimistic to accomplish anything. So it doesn't mean you're delusional or in denial about problems. It just means we're going to solve this problem. We're going to figure out how to do it, how to solve it, and we're going to solve this problem.
Do we all feel better now?
Yeah, I always feel better. Look, he said firstly last because it was the most important thing that he said.
I know, but I didn't understand it first because he was like, I'm like, here's Julia's question. He's like, okay, secondly. Okay. I'm like, okay.
As we all know, Bill Nye does whatever he wants, okay?
It is true. How cool was it? We have Bill Nye on.
It was great.
And he just just gave the analogy, the basketball analogy. The Lakers are not going to win if they don't think they're going to win.
Right.
And we have, Jonna, did you know we've got a basketball player coming up on the show?
Oh my goodness.
I know, right? Coming up in just a couple minutes in the local spotlight. Malik Reneau is going to join us from IU basketball. And he's going to be talking about basketball and burgers. So if you don't care about basketball, but you do love burgers, you're going to want to hang around.
The 2 most important B's in life.
And also big brothers, big sisters.
All
right?
all the B's.
We got big brothers, we got big sisters, we got burgers, we got basketball, all of that coming up. But we are going to check in real quick, if you don't mind, with another little sports thing that was happening here over the weekend. Are you familiar, Jonna, with the Indy 500?
You know, I've heard about that. I thought it was a myth. I didn't think that it was actually a thing, but come to find out, it's real. It
happened this weekend. And I don't know if you know this, but
I'm getting choked up.
I know. Producer Patches, he had media credentials for the first time. With radio and TV, I've been a media person at the track since I moved here, but I got to bring Patches along. And so, with a camera and all of the good stuff, we get to bring you along. Before we get to Malik, we are going to give you a little behind the scenes of the Indy 500. We have arrived, guys. We're going to try these little donuts that have some sort of icing.
Bouncers. Happy race day.
That is the pagoda. I never even heard the term pagoda until I moved to Indianapolis.
Yeah, no, honestly,
it's
that's
the pagoda. And I'm like, is that like a good Italian dish I'm supposed to get? I don't know. You got to try the pagoda. Big head willpower.
Big
Woo!
head will.
Yeah!
Big head will.
We
This is
saying
where
before-
speed was born.
Not you, though.
No.
You were born in Crown Point.
I
Hi! Oh my gosh! How are you doing? Yeah!
How's it going?
Are you having a good race day?
Absolutely. There's no better day of the year.
Team Cat, man.
Yes.
I don't know if we were supposed to be where we were, but we were right with Channel 13.
We saw your friend Scott Swan. We
Yes.
ran into Angela Buckman
Yep,
as well,
yep. And then we walked down the red carpet area.
which I don't know if we were.
I don't think we were supposed to be in there. I don't know. Patches has really been enjoying the media shuttle.
You know, that is a complete game changer, guys. Saving steps is key at the
Listen.
Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
We got here early this morning, and we were like, blah, 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 and the media shuttle. Got to get the media shuttle.
Oh, you're
And I
acting
was
like I was being some kind of elitist.
You were.
I'm
Like,
not.
Yes, you were. Don't you go being bougie now that you have media passes,
No.
sir, because I will put producer Jana as my photographer next year.
You will not.
All of those people look very important.
Yes.
Looks like we're filming a movie and they're about to go face their arch nemesis.
This is so weird.
I'm just freaking out. We're just walking past these cars that are going to be in this race tonight. We got Patrick! There is no media outlet doing this right now.
Guaranteed.
Okay? There is media from all over the world covering the Indy 500 right now. None of them are giving you the inside information.
On the new Hostess Bouncers.
Hostess Bouncers. Live at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Indy 500.
Oh my God.
This is a story we'll continue to follow. There you go, Jana.
Okay, I just want you to know that I love you so much.
Thank
you and
you.
Patches, I love you so much. I absolutely will not come to the track with you next year. You're gonna have to find another executive producer for that one because absolutely not. And y'all were there at 5:30 in the morning. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all were there at 5:30.
We got to get that. We got to get that good media parking, man, because it fills up. So we got the best parking. And then, Jana,
No
if you don't get there
thank you.
early, you miss out on things. I wasn't able to put this in my little professional package there, but at one point we thought something really exciting was happening in the garages, right? Because producer Patches, this is his first time. We're like,
Mhm.
ooh, a garage is opening up. Like, wow, garage is opening
I
up.
get
Oh
it.
my God, something very important is about to happen now. Let's roll and see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, those are vacuums.
Why do we vacuum? Why are we vacuuming at the track? Like, are they just out there like vacuuming the? What's?
I have
what
no
is that?
idea.
Look, all I'm saying is no, thank you.
It
Okay.
was like two guys that look like they should be like ready to like change the tires real quick and all that. And they're like, hang on. We got a vacuum. We got press here today.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
No, fine.
Uh,
Maybe you can get Emmy award-winning producer Gamer Katie to do that. That not me.
So I have a ton more
I know
behind
you
the
do.
scenes. We've got the interviews from Carb Day. We've got more stuff with Adam Driver, a Jewel on the red carpet, all of that. So make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel because we are going to be putting up bonus material, if you will, bonus behind the scenes of the Indy 500.
KJ, speaking of behind the scenes,
Yes.
we have a very important person who's in our green room right now.
Oh my gosh. Are we ready for this?
We are so ready for
Are
our
we
very
ready?
important guest.
All right, my friends, joining us from Indiana University basketball. My friends, give it up for Malik Reneau. Woo! Yeah! Woo! 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 Hoosiers! Woo! 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 Hoosiers! Oh, sure. See, now Patches is joining us, Malik. He hasn't talked to us the entire show, but he's here to see you.
Love my Hoosiers. Let's go.
Welcome to the KJ Today Show. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good.
Good, good. So you got a little behind the scenes. You get to see what you're getting into now.
We're sorry.
Are you ready to leave? Do you need to go? So let's talk. First of all, let's talk a little bit of basketball. You're not from here, but you chose to go to Indiana University, and freshman year under your belt. Are you liking it here? Are you happy to be a Hoosier?
Yes, I love being a Hoosier. I mean, the fans are great. They come out to every game, every home game, even away games. So, you have that love every time you're playing on the court. So, the fan is not an issue no more. It's just just playing and having fun.
I moved here from Wisconsin, and I was a huge basketball fan. And so I'm wondering, did you have some of the the same ideas of like, oh my gosh, I'm going to Indiana, that this is the Hoosier state?
So like when I was getting recruited, I was not really into it. Like I didn't know that much, what I'm saying, about Indiana. But then as soon as I got on campus, I started to realize the history and the culture that the Hoosier Nation has, and it's amazing.
Patches, do you have any questions for Malik?
Patches looks like he's itching. Like he's just like,
let me
talk.
No, it's just I love Malik's story. Like being from Miami and and choosing.
And you came to Indiana?
I know, right? Especially
Miami?
I mean, like KJ said, with your freshman year under the belt, you've been through a proper cold season here in the Midwest. I can't imagine that was fun for you.
Nah, that was super rough. I had to, buy extra, them big coats. I don't know what they're called.
Big coats, puffer
coats, the big puffers. Yeah. Just keep that wind. Well, and not only that, I mean, just such a highly sought after player out of high school. Had a fantastic freshman year with the Hoosiers, and then with being a part of Big Brothers and Big Sisters as well at such a young age, and being able to look at such an amazing young man doing what you're doing. I mean, where did the
right now?
I know, right?
Patches is talking.
You need an agent, because I think Patches will sign up to be your agent in a heartbeat.
But like my first real question, I mean, like cold sucks, yeah, we get it, but my first real question is where did you get the inspiration to be such an advocate for the Big Brothers Big Sisters?
So I was partnered with Reneau, so we were deciding which charities that we wanted to go with, and Big Brothers Big Sisters was a big one for me and Reneau, and we stuck with it. And I just been having a lot of fun, going to the events. Like we just went bowling not too long ago when I was in Indiana before I went on my break. So I was there. We had a little bowling trip before I left, and it was fun. There was a lot of littles there. I was talking to all the littles, and then the bigs too, the ones that that they look up to and stuff. And then just being that big influence for those kids to see that they can do it too and play basketball at that big level like I am.
It's such a cool time. I mean, obviously, things have opened up a bit as a college basketball player for endorsements and such, but also it did open the door for you to do some of the partnerships like we are here to talk about. And so let's kind of get right into it and let people know, Big Brothers Big Sisters is near and dear to your heart. And you've got a burger that we are raising money with to help Big Brothers Big Sisters. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so at Big Woods Restaurant, thank you to Big Woods Restaurant for letting me have this little event. But it's a burger. It has bacon, obviously.
It's right there, Malik.
Oh my!
Describe it, Malik.
Bacon on it with the onion rings, and then to top it off with the sauce, with the barbecue sauce, to give it that little flavor. And then it has American cheese on it too. So I like the burger. I've been into it personally myself. So you guys all try the burger out. It's pretty.
Is this your burger? Like, I mean, you had to like take some time to figure out, like, okay, this is going on a menu. I gotta impress people. So is this what you would eat? Is this your burger?
Yes, that's my burger. That's something that I'll make together myself. So I'll probably make it at home. You know what I'm saying? And and then I just had the memories from back home when my mom used to make burgers, and then I used to create it however I wanted to create it. So that's what I just brought to it.
How fun. So now have you been into, there's a gazillion Big Woods locations, and we have one right near us, actually in Speedway, right by the track, which we go to. And so have you been into the restaurant and grabbed the menu and seen your name sitting right there on that menu for everybody else to order?
Not yet. I haven't went in when it was officially on the menu yet, but it is in a bunch of locations, and there's one in Bloomington where I go to most of the time.
I would hope so.
There's one in Franklin, Keystone Fashion Mall, Noblesville, and all the Speedway locations. So if you want to go check out one of my burgers, is there.
Oh, we will.
Restaurant.
Oh yeah.
How do we get it cooked? Are you a medium guy?
I'm medium well.
Medium well.
Same.
Okay.
Same.
All right. Because if you're gonna get the Malik burger, you gotta you gotta get
it
it
the way
cooked.
Malik gets it. Yeah,
The way,
come on.
yeah.
It's his name's on it, man. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, don't disrespect the name. Come on.
Right?
And this is it's going to be on the menu for quite a while, right? It's not a limited thing. Like it's through.
It's gonna be, yeah.
Oh, nice, very nice. All right, what do your friends think of this? You having a burger on a menu named after you?
I gotta bring my teammates to go try it one time. To go to a Big Wood restaurant and go try it out. I mean, we just me, Big Woods, and we've been just dealing with doing all the photo shoots and stuff like that, and creating the burger ourselves, and really taking our time with it. So now that it's officially out, I'm gonna let some of my teammates, a couple of my teammates come with me to go try the burgers out.
Had they been blowing you any smoke? You're like, oh yeah, you're like blowing
Yeah,
the smoke. You're like, oh, look at Big Man's got his own burger now.
Right? They're gonna be talking so
Right?
much smack about you. Oh, Malik's got his own burger.
But just have the GMs and all that stuff. They be trolling me and stuff about that.
So my last question, because I mean, like you have to be a finely tuned athlete to be, a Division I college basketball player, especially in the Big Ten, especially for IU. Is the Malik burger your cheat day meal, or is it, I mean, you're still a young man, so is it like, no, man, I could crush one of these a day?
I mean, I can crush one of them a day, but I don't usually, eat like, what I'm saying, like a burger like every single day. I'll probably, have some chicken. And then we also cater a lot of meals to the gym. So I eat what our strength coach will bring to us too. So
You're like, listen, coach, I only eat these burgers from Big Woods now, and everybody on the team needs to eat them. Things are going to change around here. I've got a burger named after me.
First of all,
right?
those poor athletes with the onion ring and the bacon, like.
that burger, but
all right, Malik, we do this regular thing on our show, dumb jokes, like dad jokes, just like silly things that make us laugh, right? So let's see. Thank you, Craig. Big Woods rocks.
Grandpa Patches.
Yes. So we thought we'd bring you in all of the dumb jokes tonight in honor of you. I love the comments that are coming in. Thank you. Anna says she's going to go try your burger at Big Woods. In honor of you, all of these dumb jokes are either burger related or basketball related. Okay. So, all right. I mean, do you like a good dumb joke? Are you good with the silly humor? Okay. All right. I mean, if you hate them, it's fine. You watch Patches. This is his least favorite part of the show.
Patches, no one can hear you.
All right. All right. So I'm just going to start off, and I will ask the question, and then Jonna, I'm going to have you hop in here. Jonna, you know how we do this, but I'm
like, why are you explaining it to me?
Here we go. All right. Are you guys ready? Dumb jokes.
Let's go.
All right. Here we go. Dumb joke number one for Malik here. This is burger related.
Okay.
Why did the astronaut throw away his vegetarian burger?
I don't know, KJ. Why did the astronaut throw away his vegetarian burger?
Because he wanted something meatier. Yeah. Look at Malik's laughing. He's laughing. Yeah. Gonna take this back to the team. All right. You want another dumb joke?
Absolutely.
No.
All right. Malik, do you want to step in here? And when I ask the question, you say, "I don't know, KJ. Why blah blah." Do you want to?
Okay.
All right. Here we go. So John, will take a break.
Oh, thank God.
Don't
Malik,
do it, man.
Malik
Don't-
will
it's a
ask.
trap. It's a trap.
He
Don't
will,
do it.
He will ask the question. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Dumb joke. Why don't snakes like keto burgers?
I don't know, KJ. Why?
Because my anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, huh? I knew Donna wasn't going to be able to handle that.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
Look, one of
It
these
took
days I'm just
every-
gonna walk out of here.
It took literally took every ounce of my energy not to just like throw my headphones and walk out of the studio. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that
Oh
was
my God.
That was the one that I actually
that caught me
repurposed.
off guard. That would caught me off guard.
All right. Thank you. You make sure you tell the entire IU basketball team that joke, Malik, and you credit KJ. Okay. Thank you. All right. We got one more dumb joke here. All
Don't
right.
do it,
Here we
man.
go. All right. Malik, you want to do this one too?
Yeah. I'll do
Okay.
it.
All right. It's a little long, so you can just be like, I don't know, KJY. You don't have to repeat the whole thing. Here we go. Okay. Dumb joke. What?
Take two.
Take two. No one will see this. Here we go. Take two. What do an angry bunny and a pro basketball player have in common?
I don't know, KJ. Why?
Mad hops. I don't know why they specifically said a pro basketball player. Malik's
Right.
Mad hops too, right?
I like the bunny rabbit laughing that he's crying.
Oh.
And the basketball is like, yeah, I'm just like real
Very
cool
proud,
over
very
here,
proud.
you know.
This is what I do, Malik. I went to college for this, and now I sit in this little studio.
I also went to college for
I
this.
sit in this little studio, and I make dumb graphics like this, and I think about my delivery of my anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hon. So just know, you too, Malik, can have a future like mine. Stay in school.
If you want to be on the KJ Today show, you can come back for dumb jokes anytime.
All right. A reminder that you can get Malik's burger. Look how delicious that is at any of the Big Woods locations. Real quickly, Malik, can you rattle off those locations again? We got Bloomington.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
It's Bloomington, Franklin, Keystone Fashion Mall, Noblesville, and all the Speedway locations.
All right. Thanks to Big Woods for partnering to sell these burgers and raise a whole bunch of money for Big Brothers, Big Sisters. And thank you, Malik, for doing this. This
Yes,
is
thank you
amazing.
so
Especially
much.
since you're like on your summer vacation.
Right.
I go back to school in like 2 days, so
All right.
no.
Oh, you're already starting
my
back.
break's already over.
Oh,
All right. man. Don't forget your puffer coat.
right.
I hope it's not cold right now. This should be a perfect.
No, oh my God, it's so hot up here.
It's super hot.
It's gross.
You're
okay?
gonna love it.
Wear your tank tops. Okay.
You are going to love it. Malik, you're welcome back anytime. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. Give it up again, ladies and gentlemen, for Malik Reneau from IU basketball. Woo! Oh man, wasn't that fun? So what?
I love Malik.
Right?
I want to adopt him as my little. I don't have a little brother, so
New friend of the show.
Malik, you're my new little brother. Thank you.
All right, we got to get set up for Don't Screw the Crew. You know, it takes a lot to get these trivia questions going, all this stuff.
Does it?
It does. So while we are doing that, and don't forget, we got the pet of the week. We got Tell Me Something Good coming up. But first, let's turn it over to producer Patches for a word from our sponsor. Nope. Pat just says no word from our sponsors.
We don't have time for words from our sponsors.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to do a word from our sponsors? No problem. All right, ladies and gentlemen, PopCon Louisville is coming up. We are just a couple weeks away, June 16th through the 18th. The KJ Today show is going to be at PopCon Louisville
No way.
along with the Kind of Nerdy Girls. Gamer Katie's going to be with us, Jonna.
What?
Oh, yes. And we have a booth number now. Booth 118.
OMG.
Join us for PopCon Louisville coming up at 8 o'clock, just a few minutes away. PopCon has a big announcement that is about PopCon Louisville and PopCon Indy. You're going to want to find out about it. We've already added magic shows. We've got Nerf Wars.
Oh my God, I'm so excited for the magic shows.
Oh my God.
I
it's
freaking
gonna be
love
great.
magic shows.
And then, of course, don't forget this guy.
Hey, I'm Scott Patterson. Can't wait to see you at PopCon Louisville, June 16 through 18.
I can't wait to meet Scott Patterson.
I'm very excited about that myself.
Panel schedules are up, and we'll have the main stage for you soon. Keep an eye on popcon.us and get your tickets. And now over to producer Patches.
Well, KJ, if you haven't heard, Paramore's coming to town, and we're doing our own pre-show party at O'Reilly's Irish Bar. You can join KJ and producer Patches Monday night for a pre-concert party at O'Reilly's Irish Pub and Restaurant. We'll be there at 5:30 p.m. before the Paramore show at Cambridge Fieldhouse. Stop by if you're heading to the concert, or if you're downtown and just want to say hi. We'll meet you at O'Reilly's Irish Pub and Restaurant.
Thank you so much, Patches. All right. Got Pet of the Week coming up. Lots to do. Tell me something good coming up. But first, it's everyone's favorite part of the show. Don't screw
The crew.
the crew.
Sorry.
Everybody's very busy working behind the scenes right now.
I was like messaging Malik and then my computer went to sleep. So I was like,
Listen, man, we're not the Tonight Show. We don't have writers. We don't have a gazillion producers. It's just the three of us trying to make it work here, guys. All right. Proper it's a proper introduction as we get ready for Don't Screw the Crew. Yay! Ladies and gentlemen, our crew member tonight, crew 92, Anna. Oh, hang on, I do have a picture.
Is that
of
what she
Anna.
looks like?
That's
Oh my
it.
goodness.
There we go. There she
Oh.
is. Anna from Plainfield.
That's a way better picture.
Very excited to play for you tonight. Of course, we have that wonderful prize pack of the Hogwarts Agenda 2023 and 2024 Agenda, and the notebook and the Platform 9 and 3/4 pencil case. You can get that at conquestjournal.com, and don't forget to use the promo code to save 10%. KJ Today.
I'm sorry,
All right.
KJ. What was that promo code?
KJ Today.
Got it.
Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, here we go. We got 3 questions. See if we can get 2 out of 3 right.
LOL.
Patches and producer Jonna are going to do their best to try to not screw the crew. All right, here we go. Question number 1 is for producer Jonna,
Gross.
and the category is, in honor of Bill Nye, science. Science! Did I do that? Science!
I'm just stressed because you're giving me a science question.
Well, it's true or false, Jonna. Here we go. 50-50 chance. True or false? You feeling good about this now? True or false, Jonna?
Mhm.
Electrons are smaller than atoms.
True. Look, man, when in doubt, always go for true. Literally on any true or false, if I don't know the answer, I will always guess true.
You weren't sure? The electrons, they're like the little
KJ.
part of the atom.
I don't know if you remember, but I studied creative writing in college.
Oh, yeah, but we all had to study science.
Yeah, but I didn't have to
Did you-
study any science after I got out of high school.
Reread that question for me, please.
The electrons are smaller than atoms.
Electrons are the smallest part of the atom.
So
They're
they
not-
would be
they're part
smaller
of
than
the
the
atom.
atom. Right. They are.
No,
so
they're
the
part
atom
of
is
the atom.
this big, and the electron is okay.
No, that's the
So if
nucleus.
you have a bunch of grapes,
That's the
a bunch of
nucleus.
grapes,
And then
and
you
then the
have
grape.
Chris
Yep.
Evans, why are they doing this to me? Why are they doing this to me?
All
Where's
right.
my cat?
Here we go. We don't have time for this. We got things to do, man.
KJ's got to do. KJ's gonna have to do the popcorn announcement.
All right, here we go. Question number 2 is for producer Patches.
Better get it right, bitch.
The category is TV.
Crap.
How many times did Ross Geller get divorced on Friends?
I know this one. You could
He's
ask me.
counting. He's counting. He's
Twice,
counting. How
correct.
many times?
2 times.
2 times?
I think so.
I'm sorry, Patches. It's 3. You
Okay.
forgot about when he and Rachel got drunk married. In
Yeah,
Vegas.
they tried
That's
to
what I
get
was
it
talking
annulled,
about.
but they had to
He
get
got
divorced.
annulled from his first wife right at the
No, he
beginning
got
of the show.
divorced from his
He
first
divorced.
wife because
Carol.
Carol, and then
yeah.
he had Emily
Mhm.
because he was in love with Rachel. Then he married Rachel, and he couldn't get it annulled, so they had to get divorced.
Yep.
He married Emily?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
even though he said Rachel in his
yes.
vows.
Oh, I don't even remember that character to believe it or
Spoiler-
not.
Spoiler alert.
I mean,
We
Ross
haven't
was like
watched
the
Friends yet.
worst character on Friends,
It's
but
terrible.
like
3 times. 3
Nah,
times he
joke.
got divorced.
Hey,
All
let's
right.
keep going. Question 3.
All right. Anna, she's stressed right now.
she's
Okay.
stressed.
All right. Question number 3. Producer Jonna, or I'm sorry, executive producer Jonna or producer Patches can answer this question. Yeah, I'll accept either one of you. Go ahead. Take 2. The category is music. High Hopes, Hey Look Ma, I Made It, and I Write Sins, Not Tragedies are songs by what band?
Panic at the Disco.
Yeah!
Thank God she was
Oh
there.
no, wait. I'm sorry.
Woo!
Panic at the Disco.
Thank you.
I have to make sure. I almost wore that shirt today.
It doesn't matter. You can wear that
It
shirt
does
again.
matter. It
I think
I
I've worn
can't.
this shirt before.
No, I can't wear. I can't. Look, I put this. I walked into KJ's bedroom today, and she was like, "Jonna, what kind of shirt do you have on?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "This is John Mulaney."
Oh, like I was supposed to
That's
know
Baby
that.
J right
It
there.
looks just like John Mulaney.
It
Wait,
does-
it,
okay.
it looks just like John. And it says Mulaney at the bottom.
Well, I didn't see the Mulaney because
Look.
you were bent over petting a cat.
Look, I'm sorry. Cats like me.
All
Can't help
right.
it.
I was like, "Are you wearing a shirt of a missing child?" That's what it was. I like.
I'm really trying to get the word out.
Have
know-
you seen
look, you
John
know how they-
Mulaney?
Look, you know how they have milk cartons? I got
Yes.
t-shirts, okay?
That is what that picture looks like. It would be on a milk carton in the 80s. Okay, like have you seen this child?
Have you seen John Mulaney?
All right, we are running over a little bit, but we always make time for good news and pets. So let's do this, guys. Tell.
Me?
Oh, he
He's
did.
muted.
He legit did not
Sorry.
have his microphone on.
Yeah, sorry.
He wasn't
Sorry,
even looking.
you guys have to take over. I'm having massive technical problems down here.
Okay,
Oh,
here we go.
okay.
It's time for tell
Me?
something
Good.
Yay!
Wow, you see how much faster that goes when we
It's-
kick
man,
patches
maybe
out?
We just always kick patches out.
I
is
keep
what I'm
trying
saying.
to tell you
All
that.
right. No, we need him to like switch the cameras and things.
I mean, for the tell me something good part. I don't know talking
Oh,
about
okay.
the
I
cameras.
thought you meant you were kicking him off the show. I'm like, geez,
Absolutely not. You think I'm
harsh.
gonna start moving cameras around?
harsh, Jonna. All right, let's start with some good news from Lori, who says my husband and I are going on a cruise this coming weekend.
Ooh,
That's good
that sounds
news.
fun.
Will you, when I say something, will you say that's good news?
Yes.
Okay, let's try this. Let's see. Jody says we have at least 9 groundhog babies.
Oh
Oh,
my
my
God.
gosh, they moved in 10 years ago and there was already a groundhog, and now they have generations of groundhogs, and the babies are so freaking cute.
That's good news.
Thank you, Jonna. Amber checking in. She said, I started a brand new career path today and the best first day ever.
That's good news.
Thank you,
I'm gonna try
Jonna.
different voices to see which one I like.
Please do. Do a British one this time.
I got you.
All right. And Leonard says first 3-month checkup post hormone therapy and PSA is undetectable 2.5 years. Do you know what that means? He's cancer free.
That is good news.
That is great news. Oh, thank you guys so much for sharing your good news. Make sure you're sharing your good news in the comments as well. And follow me on Facebook so that you can chime in with good news before the show and maybe be featured. Speaking of being featured, we always love to end the show with our pet of the week, which is another reason you should follow me on Facebook, because I'll just be like, hey, this is how the show works. We don't have like a form you go fill out. Like you're like, I want to be the pet of the week. I'm going to fill out this form on our website.
I feel like we should.
We should, but instead I just go, oh, it's almost Wednesday and we don't have any pet of the week. Hey, who wants to be the pet of the week? And then
then she makes me pick.
I do. I don't pick. That is up to Jonna. I can't choose just one. We'd be here all night. I'd choose all the pets. So Jonna has chosen the pet of the week, and the pet of the week is Rick, my friends. Look at Rick. Rick is about 5, and his mom, Angie, tells us he has a stump for one of his front feet, but that doesn't stop him. He was attacked by a bigger beardy at the pet store before she got him. Poor little guy. Look at him. That doesn't stop him at all. He loves to go on bike rides, walks in the forest, float in the pool, and just hang out with his mom, Angie, while she watches TV, just one TV. Maybe she has more,
all the TVs.
And movies. And sometimes when he doesn't want to go back into his habitat, he clings to her arm and won't let go.
I saw
How cute is he?
That bearded dragon, and I was like, oh my god, his name's Rick and he's a bearded dragon. Have to absolutely need him as the pet of the week.
That is perfect. Thank you very much, Angie, for sharing Rick with us. Thank you for sharing your time with us. If you haven't caught up on the KJ Today Show, you can go to our YouTube channel and watch episodes on demand anytime, along with our bonus celebrity interviews. We'll be heading down to our kitchen for the exclusive What's Cooking with Patches on our Facebook page. Again, another reason to follow me on Facebook. What's Cooking with Patches and the Cats is coming up next. And next week, again, the mid-season finale is going to rock as we feature some of the bands from Summer Bash, Indiana. It is the Battle of the Bands and special guest from Extreme, Nuno Betancourt. All right. You good, Jonna?
Yes.
Got all the stuff and things in?
Yeah.
Ready to go have some dinner?
Are you going to tell me the popcorn announcement, or are we going to do that with What's Cooking with Patches?
We're going to do that with What's Cooking with Patches.
Okay, cool.
All right. All right. Stand by for a popcorn announcement during What's Cooking with Patches, or just go to the Popcorn Facebook page while you're waiting for us, and you'll get the popcorn announcement. It's a big dance party. DJs are coming to popcorn.
First of all, Patches is just looking so annoyed with us right now. So
yes, he just wants to go. All right. All right. Well, the best part of the show is the end, and that's why we make the end credits so fun. Enjoy.